What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to be unboxing the FansToys Berserk, or their version of a Masterpiece Scale Blitzwing. I am very excited about getting this. I've been looking forward to this a long time. They announced this years ago. I think it's 2016 or something like that. So we've been looking forward to this, and it's gone through a few redesigns, but it's finally here. We got the beautiful artwork here by IO Lab Studios. In all three modes. Looks great. This side just says Berserk. On the top we've got Jet mode. We've got a QR code to FansToys transformation instructions. On the bottom we got Tank mode. On the back we got some product images. They did change the color, so it's interesting. Even on this box it's a more darker purple, but then here in these product images it's that lighter purple. It ended up being a more darker purple in the end, so I'm glad. I didn't really love the look of this purple. Loud, brash, belligerent, and possibly insane, Berserk is a one-robot assault squad capable of playing almost any battlefield role through his ability to take on fighter jet, assault tank, and robot forms at will. Alright, let's get it open. Alright, so I've cut the tape already just so we can get it open, but first let's take a look at these items. So we got the collector's card, FT-21. That's how old this is. Number 21. We're up to like 60 something in the figure count. So, and then on the back we got product images. Again, they've changed the color, at least I believe they have, from this original lighter purple. There's the tech specs and the bio again. And then we get the instruction manual, which I am happy they do this, but I will say FansToys instruction videos are actually really good. Occasionally they miss a step here or there, but in general, they're really well done. They move at a pace that you can keep up with, and it's easy to follow. It's very clear. Much better than the X-Transbots videos. So while I appreciate getting the instruction book, I don't quite need it because their videos are actually very good. I tend to look at the videos, and then if I need to find something specific, I'll look it up and confirm it in the instruction book. Here's all the accessories. Comes with 3 faces, 3 visors, gun, sword, and what is this? The turret, top of the turret. Here you get transformation instructions from robot to, looks like jet mode. Yeah. Caution with the S. And then you got instructions from robot to tank mode. It's interesting that they did it from robot mode both ways. Here's storage for the weapons in both modes. I love that. Of course, I like when there's storage. And what is this? Oh, how to swap out the faces. Oh, that's interesting. Wonder what this is showing. Looks like an alternate head. That's curious. I hadn't heard of that or seen that yet. I'm really curious about that now. New thing, or maybe I just never noticed it. It says top on the box. You know which one's the top. You don't open it upside down like I've often done in unboxings. Here's the blaster. Nice metallic purple paint. Love that. Looks really nice. Here's the sword. Translucent purple, yellow paint, and that metallic purple. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous sword. Let me just get the styrofoam off of there. But that looks really good. I love how they did that. Alright, let's see. Is there anything? Oh yeah, we have the faces. 3 faces and 3 visors. I'm going to take the visors out just because unnecessary. But we have yelling face. We've got a grimacing face. And we've got a half smiling grr face. So that looks good. And then we've got the matching visors. I don't know if they're different. Maybe they're different, and that's why you give you 3. Let's see. I don't know, they look the same to me, but perhaps they're slightly different. Although I can't tell. Metallic red for those look good. I think that's it for accessories. So let's get him out of here. Alright, there's Berserk out of the package. I did forget to take this out. I just saw that in the box as I was putting it away. And this is in case you want his turret to be on the back of his head. You know, for a different look. You can pop off this back piece here and then put this right here. So, you know, an option part. But out of box, first impressions, I love the look of the paint. Nice, shiny, metallic purple paint, translucent paint here, metallic red here, yellow paint there, pearlescent white, and then a shiny beige. Its hand is turned around for some reason. I do notice these knees seem a little bit loose. I don't know if there's a lock. Like, does it lock in place or something? There's a ratchet on the upper knee, but this lower knee is just, that doesn't seem right. So there's got to be something. I didn't see anything in the unboxing about that, so I'm going to have to look into that. Let's get his hands closed up. And out of box, he doesn't come with this turret, probably just to cut down on the size of the box, right? So they didn't have to fit the turret in the back. So let's take care of that too. And the hands are the typical hands we've been getting with the FansToys. It's got some ratchets. Arms are friction, legs ratcheted. The knee is ratcheted, but this lower knee isn't. So there's got to be something that doesn't make sense. Here's the back. That's pretty cool and pretty clean. So we got to get his turret out here. So I think you lift up on this. Yeah, slide it in. And then what do we do here? There we go. Lift it up and fold it out of the way. Same on this. Slide that out of here. Lift it up, fold it out of the way. Now we can access this. So this is going to pull off the backpack. We have to extend this. And then on the inside here, we're going to fold this turret. And if you don't extend it all the way, you can't. It has to clear here, right? So if you don't extend it straight across, it just won't fit. Bring that up. Now we can fold that back down. Fold this in, get that all tabbed in, bring this back down, and then get this inserted in there, clip it in there, and I think it clips on his backpack too, maybe? Ooh, that's cool. There's a little porthole. But how does this attach here? I think it, oh, right here. There's a slot right here and a tab on the backpack piece, so make sure you tab that in there. And tab it in here. All right, we'll do it again on this side. Bring this down. Tab it in here. And then tab it into that back. And that locks everything in really nice and tight. That's really good. There you go. Now we've got a proper looking Blitzwing. I do wonder about this. That can't be right. If that's right, that's a problem right out of the box. You know, that just doesn't work. So there's got to be something. I see a screw, so maybe we can tighten it, but yeah, there's got to be something, or maybe it locks in place. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. So I have to investigate that a little bit, but overall, I mean, he looks spectacular. I was wondering about these little wing bits up here. I was like, why did they put that there? Is that just extra piece. They couldn't figure out where to put it. The answer is no. That's actually in the cartoon. I had to look it up myself because I'll just admit I didn't know that's what he looks like. But here's that cartoon image. It's got it in there. So they went to the trouble just to reproduce that little purple bit on his shoulder. And really quickly, let's bring in the Star Toys version. And surprisingly, he's actually a little bit bigger. He's a little bit taller. And the proportion-wise, he's bigger. A lot of people thought maybe he was too big. I don't mind the size. But he definitely looks more plain. You know, he's got a very matte-looking plastic. The purple, you know, well, like I said, is shiny, but it just doesn't stand out like the FansToys. The paint really makes this guy stand out. Now, they put out a version 2 where the colors were corrected a little bit. So, you know, I think the white was made more of a beige. But either way, I think just because the FansToys is painted, it has a huge advantage in the looks department because of that. I think you can still, if you want, you can get the wings forward on this one too. I just had them folded up because I prefer that look. And I want to see if the FansToys, you know, can fold up. But we'll do a full comparison with this guy, so stay tuned for that. But first, we'll get this guy checked out. Stay tuned for the review, and we'll see you then.